What's up guys? So check it out. It's one of those days where I just don't have that much time today to do what I want to do, and I do want to go thrifting. So I have exactly an hour to get this done. There's two thrift stores really close to us, fortunately. There's a Salvation Army and there's a Goodwill. So my plan today is to take an hour. I'm gonna go spend 25 minutes-ish in each store and see if I can find anything really cool to flip. And like I said, I'm gonna go and only spend an hour there. We're gonna see if this can be done. It is 11 a.m. So this is right around like lunchtime for a lot of people. So I figured this would be a cool video to make so we could see like, hey, can you go find stuff within an hour really fast at thrift stores on your lunch break? So that's the plan today. Let's go see if there's anything cool out there today. All right, here we go. Thrift stop number one. Let's throw a timer up here and let's go. So because I knew I didn't have much time in this Goodwill, I went straight to what I know best, which is shoes, and it's something I can look through really, really fast. So luckily they had shoe bins out, so I was able to look through and dig through some of the shoes there, and I found a nice brand new pair of Sanuk shoes. But shoes were pretty much the only thing I could look at in the short amount of time, and I found 4 pairs. Like I said, I picked up the Sanuk Sidewalk Surfers. The model is Donna Blanket, size 9. I only picked these up because they are brand new. They were $10, and I would say probably, I don't know, like 30 to 40 on these would be fair. I will say shout out this Goodwill because their prices were really good today, and typically their prices are crazy high. So, but the prices on the shoes were really good. A pair of Tevas paid $3.96 for this pair, model 6430, probably 25 to 30 bucks on those. A very small pair of Nike Free Run Flyknit shoes. They're small, like I said. They're a size 3.5Y, so they are a smaller pair. They may take a little bit longer to sell, but they were only $5, and I think probably 30, 40 bucks on those too. And then for $1.96, I had to pick up the pair of Vionics. I haven't even looked them up yet, but this pair looks almost brand new. It looks like they were never even worn. So I'm gonna look up the model on these, but I'm sure, I mean, a $2 buy, I'm sure this was a good buy. Anyway, so like I said, 4 pairs of shoes there in a short amount of time, and I'm gonna head right down the street to the Salvation Army, and let's do the same thing again. All right, Salvo's looks pretty busy. The parking lot is full, but let's do it again. We'll set a timer up there and let's go. So again, at this thrift store, I went straight to the shoes, and I did find a pair of Tevas for $6, but I looked up the model number and the comps just weren't there. So I kept looking through the shoes and I didn't really find anything else. But as I turned around, I saw a vintage Auburn Tigers t-shirt just hanging at the end of the rack for $3. It was $19.92, single stitch. It's a nice shirt, but it did have some holes in it, so I left that behind as well. And then I flipped through the sweaters really quick and I found a nice quarter zip Lacoste pullover for $7, so I picked that up. And then I was excited about the vintage Auburn shirt, so I decided to go through all of the t-shirts, and unfortunately I didn't find any more vintage, which happens sometimes, but that wasted most of my time that I had at the thrift store. But luckily, as I was going to check out, I saw something that really caught my eye because I have one. It's a Yeti Blue Blackout Edition mic, and it had the boom arm attachment on it as well. Pretty expensive, it was $40, but I know the value of these things, so I picked it up. So again, at that Salvation Army, I got the really nice Lacoste quarter zip sweater, nice patch on it. This was $7, and I feel we should be able to get at least 30 bucks for it. It's in great condition, which is kind of rare. I feel like the quality of Lacoste isn't that great, but this item is in really, really good condition. And then, like I said, as I was walking out, I picked up the Yeti Blue microphone. I have this exact same microphone. It's an awesome mic. I think just for the mic, so just for this part, I could probably get like 50 bucks locally, but it does also have the boom arm attachment where you can attach this to the desk, and it's got the shock mount absorber as well. So I think I could probably get like $70 to $80 for it. It is something that I wouldn't sell online. I would put it up on like Facebook Marketplace and sell it locally, but more than likely I'll just keep it as a backup. Like for $40, it's worth having as a backup microphone to my other Yeti. I do have to go home and test it because it was sold as is, so I'll plug it into my laptop when I get home and make sure it's working, but hopefully it is. If it is, it was a pretty decent buy. So again, not that much at that thrift store, but that's what you get sometimes when you go out at lunchtime and only have an hour. So let's add up everything that I bought today and get a final tally of how much money I spent and how much money I think I should be able to make. So I'm just gonna go by the gross totals first, so the total amount of money that these items should bring in, and then I'll break it down by the net amount that we should make. So this was $7. Like I said, I think we should be able to get at least 30 for it. The mic and the boom, if it's working, I'm gonna say 70. The Vionic shoes, I think we can get 35 for these. I'm gonna go on the lower end too, instead of the higher end, so that it's fair. The brand new Sanuk shoes, I'm gonna say 30. The Nike Flyknit free run shoes, I'm gonna say 30. The Tevas, I'll say 25. I think that's all I got. Yeah, so gross total $220. Let's just say that I sell the boom mic locally for 70. So 220 minus 70 is 150. So 150, and then let's say I sell the rest of the stuff on eBay. So 150 minus fees brings us to 130, and then shipping on everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Let's do 5 items times $7, so 35. So 130 minus 35 equals 95. Plus, I'm gonna add back in the $70 from the boom mic. So we're at 165, and then now we take out our cost of goods, which were $23.50. Nope. Yeah, 50? No, $47. So we're at a net total profit of $95. And again, obviously keep in mind, all of this stuff has to be listed, sold, you have to wait for it to sell, and then it has to be shipped, and there's more work involved than just sitting back and collecting your $100. But in an hour, if you have the funds available and you can go out and find stuff to resell, good quality stuff like this, you can list it online, you can sell it for money, and you can make extra income. So even if it took 2 months for the items to sell, it's still an extra $100 if you just have the money ready, laying around. You can put into items that you can flip for money online for profit. And that's the point of this video, is to say there's a lot of people who watch this channel and they're like, well, I want to resell, but I don't have the time, I don't have the money, I just don't think I can do it. And sometimes you just have to start. That's the hardest thing, is just getting out there and starting. Like, go look first. You don't have to buy anything, I guess, at first, unless you find something amazing, but at least go out there and start getting your feet wet and looking. And once you find something, don't just let it sit around. Like, actually list it for sale and try to get it sold. The hardest part, like I said, is starting in this business, and once you start, you'll find a way to get the ball rolling, and then it just starts to snowball, and then you're making a ton of money, and then, you know, you can decide, like, what do you want to do next. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button on this video. It really does help our channel out. And if you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to our channel for more videos just like this. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I'm Ralli Roots. Peace out, guys. Bye. All right, let's let me get that cord. Let's see if we can get this mic tested. Make sure it's working. My old trusty dongle. The one thing that I did notice is this desk attachment. I think it's missing the clamp, because it has to like sit on the desk somehow, like that, so it comes over. So if I'm sitting here doing like a podcast or something, the mic would be there, I guess, on the shock mount. It's a pretty cool system. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now and plug it in, this cord. So the first thing is, when you plug these mics in, I know that there's a light, where's the light? On the front of it, that should power on. So let's test that out. Do we even have power to the mic? Boom, nice. All right, so it looks like the mic is getting power. So now let's test it out. I'm just gonna go into, let's see, I'll just go into QuickTime, and I'll do new audio recording. Make sure I change the mic option from the MacBook to the Yeti. So the computer is picking up the microphone as well, which is also a good sign. So, all right, here we go. Testing, 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 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Mic check. So I can see that the audio levels, they are showing on the screen, which is good. So this could be a good thing. All right, so now I'm gonna play it back. Let's see what we get.
Testing, 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 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Mic check. So I can see that the audio levels, they are showing on the screen, which is good. So it's good.
I would say it's working. Sounds good too. Sweet. So this will be my new backup microphone. Or maybe when I build out the studio at our new warehouse location, because we're working on that now, maybe when I build out the studio, I'll just use this as a permanent mic, maybe at my desk, or maybe as a podcast, because we want to start possibly doing a podcast too. So yeah, I'm happy for a $40 purchase. Can't go wrong with that, so that's exciting. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching. See you later.